Hi everyone, welcome live to Bass Crypto Channel. My name is Abdul. Here on Bass Crypto Channel is where you learn how to trade cryptocurrency, how to participate in new crypto projects and that are full of potential and opportunity, and finally where you learn how to double your fund rapidly. If you love to trade cryptocurrency and also love to make money, like the channel, hit the subscription button and also set on the notification icon for further and latest information. Before I jump into today's topic, let's quickly check the markets review, what the market says, and the market, looking at the price of Bitcoin, is sitting down. I'm trying to refresh. The price of Bitcoin is sitting down at 45,758 US dollar 12 cents. And looking at this price, you will know that Bitcoin for some months it has been down for long, and now looking at the chart, you see that Bitcoin is a little bit being stable to some extent. The fear people had in the past, maybe the Bitcoin price is going to go down, that make people, far away from, buying and selling Bitcoin and other altcoin. Also, the fear has been neutralized now. People now, try to buy and sell. In fact, invest in cryptocurrency and also invest in Bitcoin. You understand? So because of this, I see this, to me, this might be the last opportunity. If you actually love Bitcoin, you can buy or bag more of your Bitcoin, and keep some or stock more of Bitcoin, and also all altcoin that you think is viable out there. You can buy them now because this might be at the bottom, and as per Bitcoin concern, the price of Bitcoin presently might be at the bottom. And why Bitcoin was down for some months that I just talked that I mentioned earlier, other altcoins, they were down too. You understand? And when we see a little pump up in the price of Bitcoin towards the ending of last month, that was March, you realize that the price of other altcoins also pumps up a bit. And if you actually took actions, when I posted some video in the last month, asking you to buy one or two altcoins, if you actually bought those coins when I posted the video, by now you should be sitting on a profit of nothing less than 30 to 40% increment. You understand? So good luck to those people who actually took some action. Then that also also confirm that Bitcoin, when the price of Bitcoin goes up, the price of other altcoins goes up, and when it goes down, the price of altcoin goes down. And looking at it, the recent pump we have, to me is good for us to quickly bag this Bitcoin and some other altcoin. It is not too late to buy in. And having said that, to me, Bitcoin is looking good, is looking fresh, and it is not too late, to join. It's a good entry point for if you actually want to invest in Bitcoin and other altcoins. So for that, let me jump into today's topic. And in today's topic, I want to be talking about the BNB chain ecosystem. What is Binance? Binance, it was really surprised the explosive growth over the last year. BNB chain, formerly known as Binance Smart Chain, he has made it clear to people its position as the third most popular DeFi ecosystem, with close to 12 billion in assets held in its most successful DeFi protocol. BNB chain is the combination of Binance chain and Binance Smart Chain, and now stand for build and build instead of Binance chain. The low transaction fee and the fastest transaction completion time made BNB chain to be widely considered to be the low-cost alternative to Ethereum. As a result of that, over thousands of projects and tokens already deployed on the platform. Nobody ready to squander money in the name of gas fees on the Ethereum chain. And looking at this, with all this explanation about Binance Smart Chain, and Binance chain ecosystem, and looking at this, number one of my pick should be nothing less than BNB, which is the native token for the Binance chain. You understand? Do you understand? So without wasting much of our time, It's very, we all know what BNB did. In fact, since 2002 to this present day, we all know what Binance did. All of the sudden, from 50 to 100, from 100 to 60, from 100 to 200, from 200 to 4, almost $700. By the time, let's check the all-time high. The all-time high is 686. You understand? Good. So without wasting much of our time, this is my number one pick for today. Number one. Number two is going to be Pancake. When you talk of Binance Chain or BNB Chain, there's no way you talk about the decentralized market, the DEX, that you not talk about Pancake. Do you understand? It's one of the most popular projects on BNB Chain. Do you understand? With over 400 million users, Pancake has dramatically exceeded the expectation, and it is now one of the most successful projects currently running on Binance Chain. And what is the native token for Pancake Swap is Cake, and the present price of it is 9.55 cents. So you can bag more of this. It's a good entry to buy and see what will happen before this year runs out. Without wasting much on that, also let's move on to the number three. The number three is BSC Pad. BSC Pad always come across my, most of my topic I've been discussing on this my YouTube channel. It is not my fault, and it's not either is BSC Pad fault. It's because it's a good project, like they say, good market always sell itself. So don't let me waste much time on that. If you actually want to know more about it, it's something that you can go back and read more, or watch my previous video posted on this YouTube channel. And to make it just a little bit explanatory, let me just tell you, BSC Pad is one of the largest launch token. In fact, it's the largest and the first decentralized launch pad on BSC Chain, or BNB Chain. Is the number one, that focus on launching of a new project on Binance BNB Smart Chain. So without wasting much of our time, the number 4. The next one is going to be CDFI funds, that is S fund. So look at the price. That is the price. This also has some similarity with the BSC Pad. Do you understand? CDFI is an incubator and launchpad platform for blockchain games and gamers. Through holding S fund, you become eligible to participate in initial gaming offering. Do you understand? You see, like BSC Pad are focused on any project, and CDFI fund specifically specialize on game initial offering, that is IGO. Instead of for BSC Pad is IDO, initial offering. You understand? So this one is actually initial game offering. Do you understand? So that is that. Then after that, the next one is going to be Woo Network. See, I can only categorize the features of this into two categories. The features of Woo can be divided into two. That is Woo X and Woo Fi. One is sex, that is centralized exchange, while the other one is the decentralized exchange. And one thing about Woo Network that make it really spectacular is that they always try to suit the traders. They always try to suit the traders, and they are not the type that copy what other sex or DEX have been doing. No, they try to they try to be unique by introducing something different from what others have been, like the zero fee transaction. Though there are some ways you can trade on the network without paying a dime for the network fee. I think you need to stake like 1,000 nits of full token before you can actually do that. But it's one of the best networks you can watch out for, even not just only 2022 and the nearest future. Then let's move on to the next one, which is Atura, one of my favorite gaming token on the BNB Smart Chain. You understand? So this is a gaming token, you understand, which is very, very good. Is actually, Atura provide the infrastructure for the futures of in-game items and digital assets and the metaverse. That is just that. If you actually want to buy all these tokens that I've been mentioning, where you can buy them, you can buy most of them on BNB Smart Chain, like buying on Pancake or Binance Exchange itself. You can buy this like this. You can buy this on Gates.